for like a family Easter thing, and there's a bunch of other kids, and this. Do you guys remember like those old like exercise bikes where it had like a fan and it'd be like the arm bars things to push that fan around, right? Well, one kid ended up like literally laying down on the seat, and then he started going like this with his hands on the pedals. But then he messed up and put a thumb out, and it pinched it off, right? So like. He ended up having like his thumb just started dangling, there's blood everywhere. We didn't even find eggs yet, you know, just that. And I just like now looking older, I'm just like thinking about, you know, Jesus rose from the dead without any healthcare or modern science. This kid lost his thumb because of healthcare or modern day health system. This is what? The Schwinn? What's a Schwinn? Really? I'm so confused. Everyone's just laughing while they're saying to me. What? That's a bike? Oh my god, it's a Schwinn? God, all I know is that like when I would get on that, like my grandma's dust in her house would just start going up everywhere. So silly. We'll test this out with mattress. We'll test this joke out here. I think I'm a good son, or at least I'm always trying to be a better son. Because, like everybody's mom, every dude's mom knows when they're touching themselves. Like, it'll be 11 o'clock at night, right? And your mom just comes in and goes like, hey, can you just take out the trash in the morning? It's like, Mom, can you just ask me that at breakfast? You know, but that's like the time you're probably like figuring yourself out as you, so that's why every guy's a quiet comer, by the way. It is because their mom is always breaking in at middle of the night. And so like nowadays, me living at my mom's house, I just kind of found out that like she still calls me when I'm watching porn. Which the reason I'm like a good son is because I don't pick up the phone. I won't pick up the phone with my dick in my hand to talk to my mom. I'm not doing that. I think that'd be very inappropriate. But then I can't just like hang up on her because then she knows I'm awake, so then I have to keep watching and still go with the top of the screen saying my mom's name. It's very awkward for yourself. It's a moment that you have to kind of like do a deep swallow on. I'm even like thinking when like watching porn these days, it's like on the phone, it's like two midgets having sex, right? It's just totally tiny. You're having fun with it, you're like, good, okay. Then it's going onto your TV and then you feel kind of like, oh man, there's people actually in my house and I'm in the corner like a cup. That's it. But then, those are okay, right? Maybe okay. But the worst thing is actually like, I made the mistake of putting it onto a projector once. And no one wants to probably mess with a vagina that big. Like the one that you can like walk next to and you're just as tall of, like, and like also porn dick is just like, it makes me feel even more confident with myself when it's on a big screen like that. Like that's too much, too little, you know? Okay, like I said, I want to try that joke with mattress and see how it went. How's everybody doing? Are we getting a little bit more warmed up? Let's get this going. This guy, I'm going to tell a little brief story for him. I started comedy about 4 years ago, and I ended up having like the greatest night of my life. I didn't ever think I was going to start that night. Some people asked me if you were going to go up, but I said, fine, I'll do it. And I went up, and apparently I crushed. Because this next upcoming comic, and also a couple other comics, kept on getting a bunch of beer and everything afterwards. And I got laid that night. Like, I was like, dude, is this comedy?
Danny got laid?
Yeah, for once, yeah. My roommate at the time, he's like, dude, because I was living on his couch, and he was like, dude, you weren't kidding about those positions you're talking about. I'm like, dude, it's called average dick. Like, I gotta make up somehow, you know? I can't lay there like a starfish, you know? Like, so like, no, ever since then, I've been just chasing that magic dragon, and I just love comedy, and that's why we're trying to make comedy happen here in Madras, here in Bend, in Redmond, and everywhere else on the 96. 7. So please give it up for the guy who bought me a beer throughout that time to make me be here with you guys right now. Johnny Alfredo, everybody.
Yeah. Hello, Madras. Yeah, you're all just as old as I thought you'd be. No, what's going on, guys? This looks like a great crowd. I'm excited to tell some jokes. They had me go first because if you don't laugh at the black guy, you won't laugh at shit else tonight. So, man, let me get out here and warm it up, man. What's going on? What's going on? Normally I would say, where the white women at, but you're right in front of me, so no need to search for those. Then I would follow that up with all the girls with the good pussy say, ow, but these pussies look retired, so never mind. And then I would follow that up then with all the fellas with the good dick say, oh yeah, but there's not enough Cialis in the building for the good dick in this one. So I'm just gonna skip over all of those sex jokes and jump straight into, hey man, I just recently moved to Bend. You guys know Bend? It's like the original version of this town. Yeah. I moved there, and it's awesome. The people are nice, similar to you, a little bit more teeth, but similar to you. And, you know, yeah man, it's a cool little town. The only thing is, everyone in Bend keeps asking me the same question every time. No, well they started with where you're from. Yeah, they never ask me this question straight out. They always warm it up. Then first they start with, hey man, where are you from? And then they follow it up with, hey, what do you do for work? And then here comes the magical question everybody wants to know. They say, hey man, what's it like to be a black guy in Bend? And I'm just like, man, and at first when I would get this question all the time, I would get offended. I was like, that's so fucked up. But then I realized, all you guys are really nice. You're a lot nicer than the people where I'm from. I'm from North Carolina. And the white people are not as welcoming. But you guys, you're really nice. And so I don't get offended at the question anymore. As a matter of fact, I've realized the reason everyone keeps asking me what it's like to be a black guy in Bend is because the people of Central Oregon are all doing a black guy scavenger hunt. I realize this. Yeah, you got like a black guy scavenger hunt. I know all of you right now, you got a little ticket in your back pocket, it's got some hole punches in it, and you're just like, yep. You got my light-skinned guy in the pine, that was fun. I got my 2 guys in Portland, that was a pretty quick find. If I could just find me a, oh, there it is, hold on. And then you run right up to me, where you from, what do you do for work? Oh yeah, what's it like to be a black guy in Bend? You know, every time, I've seen it happen. So, you know, black guys gotta have to keep it going, man, because I love it. I feel like the people of Central Oregon really care about the African American community. You all want us to come here, you want us to be unified, and I know this because every time I meet a white person, they tell me about the other black person that they know. Hey, you really like my friend Jamal. Oh, yeah, you guys seem to have a lot in common. Okay. Yeah, no, it's been dope. I've been living out here in Bend for about a month. Dating is weird though. Dating is really tough in Bend. And I realized, you know, I'm getting older. You know, I'm in my mid-30s now, got a good career. I can't keep, chasing after the cashier at Safeway anymore. And I can't do that. I gotta level my shit up. Now I gotta go after the cashier at Whole Foods. You know what I'm saying? So this is levels to this shit. There wasn't too many laughs. You guys, Whole Foods is a really fancy grocery store. Right. Okay. Yeah, let me give you more of a math. Here we go. I really think one thing that's weird about the Central Oregon is that I suddenly feel uncomfortable saying the nigga out here. See, is it weird? Is it okay if I say the N-word? No. Right, you see what I'm saying? White men always tell us what to do. You won't even let me say my own word. No, that word's unwelcome. I feel really weird saying the N-word out here, but then I realized moving to Central Oregon, everyone says the N-word. You guys have your own version of N-word. You don't say N-word, at least not to me, maybe privately. but not to me. You guys have a different level of input. By the way, when black people say N-word, it's not offensive, we're just referring to a certain type of black person. You know what I'm saying? There's like a few black people in Central Oregon, but there's no N-words. You know, the N-words are like the people that go to a restaurant and don't leave a tip. You know them. But in your community, you might say things like, they're called white trash. You know, in certain parts of the country, they may say, oh, those are rednecks. You know, in most parts of the country, you guys probably say, oh, those are Trump supporters. You know? It's all good. I love Trump, you know what I'm saying? I do. I'm a big Trump lover. You know, he's actually my favorite president. My favorite president used to be Barack Obama, because when Barack Obama became president, he showed us, oh shit, a black man can be president. But when Donald Trump became president, he showed us that any man can be president. And I was like, oh, now that is a guy I can follow. That guy's a motherfucking leader. Okay? He is teaching the culture. Okay? But yeah, being black in Ben is tough. Dating in Ben is tough. But again, I really appreciate being here in Central Oregon because you guys are so much different from the people in the South. You know, people in the South, the white people in the South, I believe that they're controlled by something called white fear, right? White fear. It's that shit that like, when I'm walking down the street, and a white lady with a forward purse, she sees me, she runs across the street. That's white fear, you know what I'm saying? Like when Trayvon Martin died, George Floyd, that was just white fear, right? You guys don't have any of that though. But what you do have is called white guilt. Love that white guilt. White guilt is the stuff that, you know, when I step out on my patio in the morning, all the white people are like, hey, Fredo, you big black king, you better come out and have a great ass day. You are a ruler of this earth. Oh yeah, by the way, I voted for Obama, fellow. When white people hit me with that white guilt, I'm just like, give it to me. It's so warm. It keeps me young. I love it. White guilt, rub me in it, please. One time I was in a grocery store, and one thing about me is I have this weird connection with white babies. White babies love me, they see me, they're just like, oh my God, he's big, he's black, I love it. Right? White babies, they love me, right? And whenever I see a white baby, my heart just warms, because white babies don't have white guilt, they don't have white fear, they just have pure, unadulterated white joy. You know, when they see me, their eyes light up, I light up, and all of a sudden I go into what I like to call a white baby dance. Basically, I'm just like, what's up? White baby. Who is a white baby? White baby, white baby, white baby. Say, who is a white baby? Right? White babies love this dance. So I'm doing this dance, me and the white baby, we're interacting. All of a sudden, the mom, she runs over. She's got white guilt all in her freaking arms, okay? White guilt all over. She's just like, oh my God, please, I have to take a picture of this. And I'm just like, cool, let's take a picture. Snapping up with the white baby, you know, gang sign, that, easy, right? She snatched me in the picture. She's like, I'm gonna tag you on Instagram. I'm like, okay, you're gonna tag me. My handle is JFredo, at JAYFREDO, right? She tags me on Instagram. I get the notification, I see the picture. The picture was great, but the caption was crazy. The caption says, Juniper's first black friend. And I'm just like, Juniper's first black friend? I feel like white people make fun of black people's names all the time, but Juniper? What the hell? You named your children that? I don't want to hear shit else about Saquon Barkley if you're going to be naming your children Juniper, okay? Last thing I'm going to say before I get out of here, though, is I'm just curious to know, does anyone in here smoke weed? Yeah? Can I get some weed applause? Weed round of applause for the pot smokers? Yeah? All right. I knew we had something in common. Yeah, I love to smoke weed myself. One of my favorite things to smoke weed to do out here in Oregon is really just smoke weed outside in nature. I mean, you got the beautiful trees, you got the mountains everywhere. Why not smoke weed? I like to be real unapologetically black about it too. Put a do-rag on, or a nice little fat blunt, cigar blunt, you know. And I just like to enjoy smoking weed in this place. One day, I'm out at my apartment complex. We got nice little forest out there, smoking some weed. You know, I like to sing some songs while I'm smoking weed, so I'm out there puffing. I wanna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. You know, real easy, right? Singing songs, all of a sudden this guy, he like sticks his head out of the apartment and he goes, hey, pipe it down, fella. I got a baby up here sleeping. I'm just like, oh shit, I'm bad. So I quiet down. You know, guy comes down a couple minutes later, and he's like, this is what I love about people in Oregon, because like you guys are so fucking nice. Even when you're mean, you're nice. Guy comes down and goes, I'm sorry I had to yell, fella. I just, I got a baby up here, you were making noise, but I got a peace offering. I saw you down here smoking some weed. I got some weed too. Let's smoke together. And the guy reaches into his corduroy pants and just pours out 3 nuggets, you know, all lit and bud and all that. Rolls it up, and we're smoking the joints, having a good time, you know. All of a sudden, smoking the first joint, he goes, hey man, where are you from? I was like, oh dude, I'm from North Carolina, man, where are you from? He's like, oh dude, I'm from North Carolina too. Smoking again, he goes, what do you do for work? I was like, oh shit dude, I work in tech. You know what I'm saying? I work from home, I'm a developer. He's like, oh dude, I work in tech as well. I'm in tech sales. I'm like, oh shit dude, we have so much in common, bro. You know, we're smoking some more. And then I realized, it's been like 2 hours I've been out here smoking joints with this guy, so I'm stopping. I'm just like, dude, I've been out here for like 2 fucking hours, and I gotta go. I got shit to do today. He's like, oh, come on, man, we got 1 more joint left, let's finish it. I'm like, all right, fine. Start smoking the last joint. A couple minutes later, I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, what about your fucking baby? He goes, baby? I don't have a baby in there, man. I just like down here smoking weed and wanted to come ask, what's it like to be a black guy in bed? Hey, my name is Johnny Alfredo. You guys have a good night.
Now, I want to work on the sound system a little bit. Is that okay with you guys? Yeah, that probably will make things a little better. Let's see what we can do here. Check, 1, 2. Does that sound a little better? Yeah, actually, we're not doing it. Does that sound a little better? It's not as crackly and everything, and it's actually a little more clear. Yeah, actually, I feel like I gotta do one more thing. How about now? Is that a little bit better? Because all these people who are talking are deep talkers, you know, men. We got Adam's out there. So if I could sit down the low and I'd have to go changes, that'd be great. Give it up again for Fredo, everybody. Come on, give it up for him. Because Fredo might be, this is very funny. Fredo might be the black guy in Ben, but now you're going to meet the black guy in Madras. Aaron Lee, everybody, give it up for him.
What's going down, baby? How everybody doing tonight? Everybody else over here. That shit was retirement loan status. I was talking to you, Silver Fox. I see you. How you doing tonight, man? I was past your first month. All right, we got 15 minutes to take that Advil. Anyway, it's a poppin' night for a Friday at Madras, boy. I tell you what. By this time, nigga, the bars are filled. Oh, it's Saturday? Oh, shit. We all excited about that, dude, huh? I was like, Monday coming up real fucking soon. Swear to God, don't everybody have that one person at work they would just beat the fuck out of if they could? Yes, I know I do too. All I do is play video games, so the person I wish I could beat the fuck up is probably your grandson and call me a nigga every time we play Call of Duty. I swear to God, but if I could find some of the little kids, I'd beat their ass like their parents should. But you can't do that no more. You can't beat kids. Everybody got quiet like, oh, beat kids? Y'all talking about childhood. Pick your own switch. Kids nowadays don't know nothing about that. You go like, pick up your switch. I don't have my switch on the ground. You can't get a kid off a goddamn device nowadays, boy. I tell you what. My homeboy, he got like 5 kids. Me, I have no fucking kids. So when it came to watching kids, my homeboy thought it'd be cool to just be like, hey, come watch my kids. I'll pay you $200. I'm like, that's a lot of money to watch some kids. Shit, fuck it, I can use $200. That's McDonald's. Nigga, I get over there. I see why it was $200. These motherfuckers was bad. I swear to God, they was bad. I walk in, the house is trash, the one little kid hanging upside down from the chandelier and shit like a little monkey. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Before he left quick too. Before he left, we'll be back in an hour. Smash the fuck out. I'm like, what the fuck is? Okay. So you can't be just calm, kid. Like, hey, Hey man, hey, put that down. Put that down. Okay, that's not working. So I asked him, I was like, hey man, how black can I be with your kids? He was like, do not abuse my kids. And I was like, alright. So can I be like father black or mother black? They was like, go mother black. Okay, I got this. I went out there with flip-flops, started beating all these kids' ass. But it took 5 minutes for this motherfucking glue was up. One of these little kids ran out through that motherfucker around the corner. Pow! I was like, I get that shit from my mama, boy, I tell you what. They still didn't work though, the motherfuckers rebelled, nigga. I was in the bathroom trying to roll the joint because I was scared. I was nervous. I don't know what to do with kids. I barely know what to do with dogs. I got 2 of those motherfuckers. Like kids is a different breed, especially if they're not yours, because you don't know how crazy they are. They ain't mommy and daddy crazy. I know the mama crazy. I know she's crazy. That's my ex-girlfriend, so that was a fucked up situation there. They say one of them kids look like me, but I am denying it. I don't know how hard it is now to be a black baby in a white family. I said it was the milkman dropping out chocolate milk, but nobody wanted to believe that because nobody drops out milk no more. You can barely get the mailman to show up on time where I am. Like, you know, I would be a stoner and just staying at home because I don't fucking like people. That's the normal thing nowadays. Like, it is hard to stay at home and, like, order food around this motherfucker. You can only eat McDonald's so much in this bitch. Like, DoorDash is so fucking bad, I want to move my black ass to Pineville. Man, you didn't know that's a funny joke right there. You can't tell me later when you think about it. You be on the ride home and be like, oh, fuck this fuck, I forgot to move to Pineville. I might as well set the time. That one might register in about 20 minutes. You know how I can do it. I just started thinking about that was fear right there. Like my black ass living in Pineville, hell no. But they got more barbecue trucks than the motherfucking people that don't like niggas over there. I just like to say. That pulled pork be slapping, boy. I tell you what, I drive down there, I go white face. Like, I am not getting a speeding ticket here. Fuck that. Oh, I don't have no license. That's why I ain't getting a speeding ticket. I do not stop. It's all gas and brakes in this bitch. Like, I bought a motorcycle thinking that should be cool. Like, I'll ride this bitch everywhere. I'll save on gas. Forget this fucking Central Oregon, nigga. The weather sucks. You can ride that bitch 1 time a week. 1 time a week. You better have on rain gear, a bulletproof vest for the fucking hail and the bugs. Like I done driving a warm spring down there, boy, in the summer. I ain't never got ate up by so many chickens. Boy, I swear to God, I was full up my goddamn bicycle. Hey, y'all gotta have a motorcycle. I got a bicycle. Got a bicycle. It's good for the environment. You know what I mean? Fuck the environment. That's what y'all tend to do. You know what I mean? Like everybody got a diesel. I know one of you niggas in here got a dually. I fucking knew it was you. You look like the dually dude. You probably got 15 acres and a ranch still running. It's okay. It's okay. I will not come visit you because I am not working in the field. I'll tell you what. Not doing it. Not doing it. I'm not the working type. You know what they say? Like people nowadays don't want to work. You were fucking right. You not want to be at work on a Sunday? Fuck you mean? I'm trying to be at the beach or something. Try to do that shit for my birthday, man. That was the worst fucking mistake ever. I have 2 dogs, you know what I mean? I thought it was gonna be great. Spend my birthday on the beach, smoking blunts, just kicking, watching my dogs play. I'm like, this is great. This is great. Fuck dogs, fuck people, fuck beaches, fuck it all. I swear to God, man, I get off the car on my way, like, hey, I'll take the good dog. Oh yeah, take Sadie's hat, go ahead. She's great. She won't even pull, she'll enjoy it. I'll take care of him. Oh, fuck, this little bastard. So he's a puppy. This nigga's like maybe 9 months old, right? And have you ever seen a kid throwing a fit in Walmart? Well, unfortunately, I'm attached to this kid throwing a fit at the beach. This nigga acting like I'm beating him, just and I'm just standing here like, I can't even touch this dog. Fuck, we both like, they don't think I'm beating you. I can't touch you. God damn. This is what happens when you bring niggas to the beach. You can't bring niggas nowhere that fuck up the vibe. That's why we got a lot of Paris. Because they know we will fuck up some creme brulee. Well, I tell you what. I never been to Paris. I'll probably never go. As far as I go to Paris, it's probably Paris, Texas. But I'm scared because they will shoot motherfuckers down there. But they do got good brisket and big booty bitches. Appreciate y'all when they were there.
it going for Aaron Lee, everybody. All right, again, just to get another thing. How's New Basin doing? Are you guys having fun so far? Come on, get it up, get it out. Let me see for y'all. Because this next guy coming up is super hilarious. He got a TikTok video that's hitting like through the moon for some reason, but it's a funny ass joke. Here he is, Kyle Adams, everybody.
Yes, everyone in here who obviously has a TikTok, please follow. What do you think your guys' algorithm would be if you had a TikTok? That's what I'm curious about. I do a lot of knitting. Like a lot of knitting videos and like crochet and shit. It's big booty bitches and sandwiches, just like everybody.